What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish here, and a lot of people have been asking me on TikTok and on YouTube and even in my Discord about how to use and draw horizontal lines on TradingView. So TradingView is a really important platform when it comes to trading, putting on trades, and just visualizing charts and seeing price action in terms of candlestick charts, Japanese candlestick charts, etc. And drawing horizontal lines is extremely important to visualize support and resistance. So areas where stocks will go down to and stop at, and go up to and stop at as well. So it gives you an idea of, hey, this stock is going to go up. Where is it going to stop and turn around? You draw a horizontal line based on previous price action or areas where it stopped at before. It's probably going to stop at there again. So you need to learn how to draw that. So I'm going to jump into that. We're going to use TSM, Taiwan Semiconductors Manufacturing Company, as an example. Okay, I use the 2-hour time frame. I know a lot of you guys keep using the daily because you're like basic retail traders, and it's like what you learn, like, oh, daily, like, yeah, cool, daily's cool. Use the 2-hour time frame. It's going to change your life. 4-hour time frame, again, you're basic retail trader. If you're using the 4-hour and the daily, you're cooked. You're just basic. You're looking at what all other retail traders are looking at, and they don't know what they're looking at. Okay, anyways, how do we draw horizontal lines? So if you go to the left-hand side of the screen, you go down to the second tool, and it's pretty much the trend line tool, the line tools. You go to horizontal line. If you're using a Mac, you do Command H to just put it on your chart for a shortcut, or if you're using a what's it called? A freaking, not a Mac, Windows. If you're using Windows, you do Control H. Okay. But basically, you'll click on that tool, and then you'll have your cursor. You can move your cursor, and when you click on the chart, that line comes about. Okay, that line comes about. The only thing is, when you do your line, it's going to be a solid line. It's going to look like this. Understand that all of these tools that you use, they have settings. So this is the setting bar for it. So if you click on it, the setting bar is here. If you unclick, if you click somewhere else on the screen, that setting bar goes away. But when you click on that horizontal bar, the settings come up. Okay, so now you can pretty much change anything. You could change the color, you could change it to yellow. You could change the thickness of the line. Pause. No, just kidding. But you can change the thickness, and then you can change the style. So I don't like dashed lines. I don't like regular lines. I like to use dotted lines. So people are always asking me, yo, that looks really cool. What indicator is that? It's not an indicator. It's just a tool. It's the horizontal line tool, and you probably have it too. But you are probably really basic. You don't chart as much as me. Okay, so that's why I'm trying to help you guys out. I chart every single day. I click on all these tools. I use all their features. But you click on style, go to dotted line, and then you can do a ton of other things. Okay. You can write text on the line. So like you can write like, hey, hey, this is Fit to Flourish's line. Don't touch it. Okay, and I hit OK, and look at that. It says, hey, this is Fit to Flourish's line. Don't touch it. Okay, I can increase that font size, all that good stuff. And then you can add an alert. This is really cool because if the stock ends up coming and hitting that line, TradingView will alert you on your phone if you have it on your phone, and it'll alert you in your email. It'll alert you on TradingView. It'll be like, hey, it hit the line. This means the stock is going to explode. So if you think once the stock gets past this level, it's going to explode, click on the alert button, add alert. And then I like to I leave everything fine. Like you can set conditions. So for instance, hey, if we cross this price here to 20.99, crossing it, you can say crossing up or crossing down, or if the price is greater than, whatever. You say, oh, the alert name is, hey, get calls here. Okay, and I create. Now there's an alert. So you can see the alarm right here, the yellow alarm, showing that whenever the stock price crosses that line, it's going to go off. The alert's going to go off, and it's going to be like an alarm saying, hey, look at this stock, look at TSM. Okay, now let me click back on here. And I can also just delete the line. Okay, I don't have to keep it there. Now that I know how to use lines, how can I shortcut it in? So I use a Mac, so I use Command H. Option H. Oh my gosh, Option H. Option H on a Mac. Okay, Control H on a Windows computer. But Option H on a Mac. Where are we going to draw these lines? We draw them at key levels. I have a whole other video on key levels. What would be a key level? Well, it's an area of resistance. So something like right here where this, it looks like the stock stopped right here. This candle stopped right here. So I'm going to do Control H. Or remember, I can just go over here and I go down to horizontal line. I click on it and then you'll see that it's highlighted blue. So then I click on it and then I go over to where I want to put this line, and I'll just put the line right here. All right, now I added my line. And then it looks like the stock stopped right here. So I'll go over, click on that horizontal line again. Go there, and I could change the color. I want this one to be green. It looks like we stopped here as well, so I'm gonna click on it, go here. All right, and then you can do whatever you want, honestly. You can change it to, okay, well, this level's weaker. I'm going to change it to a smaller dotted line. You know what? I'm going to change it to a solid line. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change it to red. Because if we get this low, or pink, if we get this low, then it's a problem. So I want it to be red. Okay, so you can pretty much do whatever you want with these lines. Okay, and then that's a horizontal line. So it goes all the way throughout that price point. Now, if you just wanted a trend line, that's a little bit different. A trend line is a line that you control end to end. So, for instance, I just went to this tool here. I went to lines. I went to trend line. I click on trend line, and then it's basically you connecting 2 points. So you can draw it across. So you click on one end, and then you click on the other end. Now it gives you the trend line going straight. But if you go back to that trend line and you want to connect 2 points, you go click on one end and then you can go up or down. Click on that other end. So when you see people drawing trend lines, that's exactly what it is. It's this trend line tool. Trend line, click one end to another end. And then I go back, I click on that tool, trend line, click one end to another end. Now you're getting these patterns. Oh, this looks like an ascending wedge. Or you can just draw a trend line. And a trend line is basically connecting 2 points. So in an uptrend, it'd be connecting the lows of 2 points. And again, you click on the line, you can change the font size, or the the line size. So from 1 point, 2 point, 4 point, and then you can make it a straight line, solid line, or a dashed line, or a dotted line. I like my lines dotted. And then you can also set an alert on that line. Get puts. So I just put, hey, get puts. So if these candles cross this line, then TradingView will alert you that whatever sign you put on, TradingView will alert you. It'll alert you on email. It'll alert you on your phone, but it'll alert you. So these lines are pretty cool. You can do a lot with these lines. And then again, you can change the color to whatever color you want on these lines. All right. So hopefully that helps somebody out there. A lot of people have been asking like, oh, what's that indicator? It is not an indicator. You don't chart enough. Okay, go to TradingView, and you need to be charting every night, because if you're not, then you're probably just waking up like, oh, I'm going to take a trade today. Like, what? No, that's not how trading works. Trading works like, oh, let me look at the charts. Let me look at patterns. Let me explore these tools that I'm going to be using. Let me make sure I know how to use these tools. Let me explore all their options. let me explore this stock. Let me know how this stock moves on a day-to-day basis, month-to-month basis. What is the maximum daily move, the average daily range, the standard deviations of these stocks? What are some common patterns that it forms intraday throughout the week? All that good stuff. You need to know this stuff. And if you don't, if you're like, damn, I don't know that, then you're cooked. And if your trading is bad, maybe that's why. And it's probably why. Anyways, hopefully this line explanation kind of helps you out for horizontal lines, trend lines, using lines in general, making them dotted, all that good stuff. Because a lot of people have been asking. So here it is. Hope this helped. Hope you guys have a great day. It's Mr. Fit to Flourish, and I'm outie. Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance,